Welcome back to Bro Taste This, where we are at a very famous staple for our channel. We're back at 5 Bar here in Beloit, Wisconsin. We were here a little bit over a year ago interviewing Levi for our great podcast segment. And today, alongside Phil Golden Corral, Juan Legend, and myself, Luis Pablo, will be looking at their brand new kitchen items, as well as some of the interesting activities that they hold week to week, as well as their seasonal menu. So thank you for joining. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And welcome to the video.
Welcome to Bro Taste This.
And here I am, part of the newest, hottest attraction here at the 5 Bar. And what better person for us to introduce to the most hottest place in all of Beloit, the 5 Bar Kitchen. Hello! Hello. Here I am with Chef Lupita.
How you doing?
How you doing? Phenomenal. And I can already smell the aroma coming from this place. It's tantalizing. Reminds me of a homelier feeling. Come on now, let's take a look.
So we have the potato taco here, which, we were speaking a little bit off camera. It's actually a big staple in Mexican culture that I don't think gets highlighted enough.
Right.
Were some of the people here a little bit surprised that you would introduce such like a...
Yeah, they were kind of shocked. So it's kind of like an Asian Mexican fusion.
Yeah.
Where the potato tacos is like a chunky potato, mashed potato that fills you up. Mm-hmm. And I do tricolor peppers, onions, saute them on the flat top like I do for the salsa. Once it's cooled down, I put the mozzarella cheese in it and then use the corn tortilla and fry it in the pan, on the pan top. And then the onion slaw is red onion, cilantro, and crushed red pepper that's soaked in lime juice. The longer it sits, the better it tastes.
Right.
And the
takes
kickers,
some of the bite off
yeah,
of that
and then
onion.
they put a little bit of sour cream on it too, so that takes a little bit of the bite of the hotness out of it. And then the sauce on it is like an Asian fusion with sweet chili, teriyaki, crushed roasted garlic, lime juice, and a little bit of salt and pepper.
You cook the garlic before you add it in there?
Yes, it's roasted garlic.
Roasted
Yep.
garlic,
And then I
awesome.
muddle it, put it in there.
Yeah, I think that sometimes when you have just like raw components that are so harsh, like in the Bolt family specifically, like garlic and onion, cooking them beforehand not only like expresses the flavor way more, but you also get those aromatic components in
Yes.
there that I feel like, especially for such a beautiful looking dish, get that smelling element in there always adds a different dynamic to it.
It's one of our #1 sellers here, especially late at night.
Yeah,
People
you
want.
get drunks trying to come in.
Yep.
The thing that also interests me about this dish is that you have the kind of sweet and sour slaw.
Yeah.
What not only obviously I'm sure it tastes amazing. I want to try it immediately. But what inspired you to go that route as opposed to just fully traditional Mexican?
Because everybody automatically thinks tacos with like pico de gallo,
Right,
salsa,
that would be my
everything.
guess.
Now put a twist on it that's gonna get everybody's interest in doing something different.
Yeah.
And they'll try it once they see the ingredients and what it looks like.
Yeah.
They want to try something different, and it's a big hit.
And I think that sweet and sour going with that like onion, and then you also get like sometimes potato can be bland. Obviously not in this dish, but I think that sauce would definitely make the taco stand out a little bit more.
It does.
Yeah, I think let's get into it. I'm really excited to try this.
Thank
you, Chef.
You're welcome.
I hope you can hear that.
Taste this. It's so crunchy.
But this tortilla could not have been cooked more perfectly. Like, this does not get soggy at all, like some fried stuff. This is just perfectly crunchy throughout on both sides. Props to Chef Lupe.
The crunch, the sweetness, the sweet potato juices flowing through my veins. This is one of the best potato tacos I've had in my luxurious 27 years of living. And by far, probably the best potato taco I'll ever had in my life.
Immediately what stands out is the red onion that's in here. And the beautiful color that's coming off of it, because Chef Lupita did a really good job of introducing different colors, not only different flavors. So you got the green from the cilantro, you have the sour cream, you have the beautiful pickled red onions, and obviously the tortilla's perfectly fucking fried. So I'm really excited to get into this. I forgot there was mozzarella in there for a second, but it gets picked up really, really nicely. And then the sweet and sour sauce really stands out. And I think if it weren't for that, if it was just typical like red salsa, I think you'd have too many components of the taco kicking your ass, because it would just be like hard bite after hard bite. But the fact that you get that little bit of sweetness from the lime juice that the red onion is soaked in, and then you get that sweet and sour sauce. And after like a long day's work, or even if you just want to treat yourself to something a little decadent, I can see why this is their bestseller. Wow.
Delicious, bro.
Do you want espresso martini? I love to order them. I hate them.
Wow. Wow.